see, this is my life. It always will be. There's nothing else. Just us. And the cameras. And those wonderful people out there in the dark.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Out There in the Dark. My name is Tom Alexander. And with me, as always, is Mr. Azed Majid. Hey, Azed.
I'm not here.
You're not here?
No.
Oh, I was wrong.
You know what? I'm absent, present.
Okay, thank you for the structuralism.
I think that's, yes, exactly. I'm bringing back structuralism all by myself.
Wow, we just lost 300 listeners in 1 second.
Right.
Well, if you listen to our last episode, we did a little rundown of the films that were nominated for this year's Academy Awards.
Mm-hmm.
Talked about a few of them and what we liked, what we didn't like, and what nominations we thought made sense.
I think we both thought Secret Agent was the best movie of the year, though.
We did think Secret Agent was the best film of the year.
Yes.
Now the Oscars have come and gone. The broadcast was on March 15th, and today is March 23rd. So
yeah,
a little bit late on it, but
yeah.
You know, it's okay.
What are you gonna do?
It takes a lot of work to make these podcasts happen.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
hey,
we're not just making this shit up
I got
as
a
we
life
talk.
here, buddy.
Yeah,
Okay.
Totally.
Like,
so let's post-mortem this shit.
let's do it. All right. Well,
I mean,
general thoughts.
you know, here's my theory about the Academy Awards.
Okay.
If they don't completely fuck it up, they did a pretty good job.
Yeah, I hear you.
You know, that's about it. And there was a lot of problems, but overall,
Okay.
it was good.
Yeah, I'm gonna concur with that. I'm more like the whole
who gives a
the
shit?
whole concept of the award show extravaganza thing is just not really my cup of tea. But I enjoyed watching it. It was fun for a while.
Yeah, it started. Okay, so what made
Like-
it work was Conan. Conan O'Brien did a great job, I think.
He did,
There's some missteps, but overall,
Yeah, I like Conan a lot. Like, he's always funny, but it's almost like I like the opening movie thing they did. I thought that
With
was
weapons.
clever. But I kind of feel like they do like overly clever stuff sometimes. That
too
it's
smart
just
for you. The
yeah,
Oscars are
yeah,
too
exactly.
smart
I
for you,
need I need more like Duck Dynasty level. Honey Boo Boo.
I loved the weapons parody at the opening. I thought that was really well done.
It was that and I don't know. The whole format bores the crap
Yeah.
out of me. But you're right. It was in terms of like other like cringe moments. They had
was
some,
a lot.
but yeah, they weren't as. The show wasn't as like disgustingly overall cringe.
No, it's been a lot worse. No,
Yeah.
I mean, it was pretty good. Like, apparently ratings were down from last year. I don't know why, given that like a lot of the movies were big box office hits, and you would think people would want to see. But I mean, I think people
like,
are just getting tired.
People
of
are
award
maybe
shows.
starving, and also
Yeah, it's a couple of wars.
Yeah, a couple of wars going on. That still shouldn't stop. Is that an excuse?
Really?
Come on.
We need this now more than ever.
You don't think Hominy was watching before you got killed? He was really, really rooting for Marty Supreme.
He was. This is his favorite movie.
It's my favorite.
Yeah. So yeah, no, I thought Conan's monologue was great. He had a lot of good zingers. There's a couple of bits later that didn't work. Like he had this whole thing with this Casablanca.
Oh
thing
yeah,
that was
what
weird.
was that?
But anyway,
I think I turned to Tina and just said, I don't understand what the hell's going on with that one.
it was a parody of how apparently Netflix has to keep reminding the plot of the film over and over
right.
again
Oh, yeah.
during the screenplay. So they said, "What if we did?"
Well,
that
that's
to
a clever
Casablanca?
idea, but I think it just didn't work. Yeah,
It didn't work.
Yeah.
No, and there's
sometimes parody doesn't work anymore because it's like we've already surpassed that in reality. So
we're in a post-parody universe.
It's hard. It's difficult to find the right thing to skewer right now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and but in terms of the awards themselves, I mean, I have to say I didn't really have any big problems with who won. Really, I would have went different ways. Like as we discussed, The Secret Agent was really our
Yeah, we
our
knew
favorite.
that one
that was
wasn't
not
going
to win Best Picture.
Yeah.
was going to be Sinners or One Battle After Another.
Yes.
And Sinners having 16 nominations, I thought it was going to win a lot more than just 4.
Yeah, I think that was my biggest surprise too, that there was a kind of, diversity, bad word, in the selections, right? Like they seemed to kind of like One Battle still, I think, took the majority of
6.
Yeah, it took the majority of the big awards, right? But yeah, everybody got some awards. Even Frankenstein got a couple of good awards.
Frankenstein got like 3.
Yeah.
They all went to Canadians. That's great.
Yay!
But yeah, I was happy that One Battle won Best Picture. I did think it was a better film than Sinners.
So did
although I love them both. I had no problem with Michael B. Jordan winning Best Actor, but I thought Timothée Chalamet should have won.
Yeah, well,
to be honest.
Yeah, there's a lot of animus against, I guess, Timothée Chalamet.
He just got on people's nerves with his stupid campaign.
Yeah, but his performance was so great.
It was amazing.
There was so many great performances, but it's like, it's sort of like Clinton's, in the political realm. It's like, not these guys again, right? How many times are we going to have a Bush or a Clinton? Bush or a Clinton? And it's like, okay, well, we'll take Trump, I don't know. So, Michael B. Jordan is a really good-looking guy, really good actor. He's, I don't know if I would say he's a great actor, but I don't think he's quite in the in that
he's not at
league
Chalamet's
yet.
level.
No, not yet. No. Anyway, but we'll see.
Yeah, Best Actress, Jessie Buckley for Hamnet was always a lock. That was always.
I knew as soon as I saw Hamnet, which I just watched.
Oh,
recently.
You did? Oh, you hadn't seen it, right?
I hadn't seen it. No, I hadn't seen it
Well,
before.
tell me, Azed.
Yes.
Your thoughts on Hamnet, please.
Yeah, I liked it. I didn't think it was great. I thought it was really sad. And so does Django, by the way. He's up there. I thought it was very touching and very sad, and really good acting, and good. But there was something about what I didn't like about it was, it got a little cliched at times, with its dialogue and
really
there were a few false steps where I was kind of like, this is something. It felt like a little Spielberg-y at times.
He was a producer.
There you go, and there's your answer, everybody. Yeah, you could feel the kind of not going towards the dark. There's obviously darkness in this movie, right? It's about losing, their child and all that kind of stuff. But there was a quality to it that it didn't go dark enough, for what the story actually was about.
Right.
It tried to go more for the light and the kind of the positive, which is a very Spielberg thing to do.
By the end, yeah. It comes off on a more, by the end, it's sort of like if I remember, I haven't seen it since last September, but like a understanding that she has with herself and with why her husband has written this play. And how that's worked. There was I
love that part. That was
whole ending. The whole scene in the Globe Theater was amazing.
That was the best part of the movie.
Yeah, 100%. But there was a couple of the worst part was there's this bit where I think he's son dies and Bill Shakespeare's hanging out outside by the water, and then he goes to be. That's what I'm saying. There was that was a little cringe.
You could tell that was Spielberg putting in his 2 cents. What?
Hey,
do that,
Chloe.
Stand by the water, and then he's gonna say that thing. To be or not, whatever. I
thought it was a great film. I thought it was beautifully done myself.
Okay.
But anyway, Jessie Buckley, deserved winner.
As usual, you're wrong though, Tom. It's not.
So
it's not great. It's not great.
You're so insecure.
What's wrong with you? Seriously.
What's wrong with you?
No, really, what's wrong?
Moving on. I had no problem with Sean Penn winning. I wished he were there though, so he could do something.
That's very typical,
obnoxious.
Of his worship of the '70s, kind of actor.
I wanted him to pick up the award.
He should have sent
throw it into the audience.
He should have sent a Black Lives Matter person up to pick it up or something. But yeah, he was.
But he was great.
He was in Ukraine apparently.
Yeah, he was hanging out with Zelensky getting
another
fake Oscar,
another actor
made out of iron. But he was great in the film. I would have gone with Stellan Skarsgård myself. That would have been my pick. But whatever.
Yeah, I wouldn't have been. It's not like I felt. It's not like Sean Penn hasn't won
This
three
is
Oscars.
three now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
he's in the 3 club, like with Daniel Day-Lewis and.
Yeah, but like Stellan Skarsgård is great. I just like him as a person. Him and the relationship he has with his son is hilarious. Right? Because they have this kind of like deep like friendship, right? So but it's like very like they insult each other on other people's shows.
Yeah.
You know, like
no, exactly. That would have been great. And supporting actress, I don't know if you saw Weapons, but
I did see Weapons, yeah, and
she's-
I like Amy. Oh, and that was very sweet with her and Ed Harris, who've been married for like 30
I
years.
want to hang out with them.
Yeah,
seems
they're
so
very
cool.
seems very supportive and like an artist couple, and you know
They invite me over for dinner.
Yeah, yeah. I always liked Amy Madigan. I always
Mm-hmm.
I thought she was a very strong actor. Yeah, so that was very sweet to see. You know, especially it was nice to see like that supportive kind of relationship like that. You rarely see that.
You don't see that in Hollywood
Yeah.
very often. I mean, my pick would have been Inga Ib's daughter Lilias from Sentimental Value. I thought she was really the heart of that film. She carried a lot of the heavy lifting.
Yeah, I think the problem
what?
with that movie was there was 2 of them nominated, and it was like difficult.
There's 4 nominated actors in that.
Yeah,
movie.
so it was. It was like it's a very strong ensemble cast, right?
Yeah.
So
they kind of cancel each other out, I guess.
yeah, exactly.
So yeah, and Otherwise, I didn't have too many other big issues.
I'm glad you didn't have issues.
I didn't have huge issues. There's a lot of bad bits in it. Like the Bridesmaids reunion was bad.
Yeah, that was really bad.
Like Bill Pullman and his son were bad. Remember when they came out?
No,
I don't know what they were doing.
I missed.
no
I didn't.
sense.
I gotta be honest. I didn't watch it all the way through.
Okay.
So like when it got to technical awards, sometimes I was like, I'll just go out for a
There's
cigarette.
this Adrian Brody bit that didn't work.
I saw that. I saw that one.
Yeah. And then that Barbara Streisand.
That was cringy as fuck. I was like
I get it. I get why she's doing it, but
well,
she doesn't sound great.
she sounded awful.
And there was technical problems. Like the mic wasn't working or something. Her voice was really low.
Well, I knew when she came out and she didn't get a standing ovation that it was like these people don't really understand who Barbara Streisand is anymore. Right? Like at one point, like she was such a massive star in the old school star way, right? You couldn't imagine her not walking out and everybody standing up, right? She's the diva, right?
Yeah.
But now she just looked like a sad old lady, right? And terrible hair.
Yeah,
I'm just not being mean. It's just like if you're gonna do that, like
no, I mean she's amazing, she's incredible, but it just didn't work, and
yeah, and it's like why are you like nobody knows who like Hubble is. Like she was referencing things like people knew The Way We Were, like it was a big like a famous movie. It's like if you're my sister and me, right? We know The Way We Were.
Film, but
I don't think anybody Ishmael's age.
I've never even seen it, to be honest.
Yeah, well, I've seen it a lot because my sister, right? So. We used to have it on Betamax.
Cool.
So, yeah.
And the in memoriam segment was so long because we lost so many great and important people last year. It was just devastating. But they ended up skipping over Brigitte Bardot for one, which I thought was completely bizarre. You know, a lot of people were like, "Oh, it's because she was so right-wing MAGA and stuff." It's like, I don't think that's why.
I don't think that's why either. I think
they just. She's French and just didn't care.
That's why she's French.
I think so.
They hate the French.
Well, they skipped Alain Delon when he died the year before. So what's up with that?
Okay.
Conspiracy.
Yeah.
I smell a conspiracy.
I smell a Frenchman. No, just kidding. I'm kidding. It's just you know what? It's just a cartoon
Why are you offending
joke.
people?
It's just a cartoon joke,
What's the matter
okay?
with you? Anyway.
Stupid as hell.
But yeah, but overall, it was pretty good. One cool category that often gets overlooked, and it's probably the one that had the most great films in it, was the best documentary feature.
I thought so too, and I was talking to you before we started recording, saying we should probably do a show.
Yeah.
I mean, we can talk a little bit right now about them, but I just watched the Winning documentary the other night called "Mr. Nobody Against Putin," and it's really excellent. Like yeah, I mean, I don't know if you want to start getting into the documentary stuff because there's a lot to talk about with it, right? But because yeah, anyway, there's that one. tell us the other one.
Yeah, so that one, I agree. It was excellent. It was a terrific film. I was happy it won, although my personal favorite was Come See Me in the Good Light, which is on Apple. And it's...
What's that one about again?
It's about a woman who is a poet, and she's dying of ovarian cancer. She's the poet laureate of a state in the United States. I want to say... as you can see, I've researched this very well.
Yeah, I'm prepared for these shows.
But it's a very, very moving film. She's with her partner, and they're trying to navigate her sort of
last days,
her last few months, and ends up doing a final live performance, sold out show with Tig Notaro introduces her and all this stuff, and it's really beautiful.
Right.
And what's great about it is the upbeat energy that she has, and she's very, very funny, and her poetry is stunning. And it's great because oftentimes, in films about artists who are poets, you'll hear the poetry or you'll see the words on screen and it just kind of washes over you and you're not thinking about it. But somehow in this film, they really pulled it off beautifully. Wow. It's really, really well done.
Okay. I really want to see that.
One I thought that was going to win was The Perfect Neighbor, which was a Netflix true crime doc. And what makes it unique is that it is almost entirely police body cam footage of this white woman, this Karen type who is harassing neighboring black families and their children until she ends up shooting somebody and kills somebody. Right. So it's pretty disturbing. It's not great filmmaking, but it's worth a watch. And the way that they use the body cam footage, which is usually there to protect the police, but the filmmakers used it this way to
implicate them
to a degree, and you'll see that.
Okay. Well, they're always good at true crime, right?
They are.
And
I love my true crime. So,
I saw one. I wouldn't say it was great, but just to give you a little, I do watch some of these Netflix true crime things. Yeah. I saw one that really disturbed me to a point where I didn't even want to think about it anymore.
Oh, it sounds good.
Yeah. It was this one about this girl, this teenage girl. She keeps getting these weird text messages from this.
I saw that one.
And it turns out to be.
That was good. Oh, you spoiled it.
Well, fuck that.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry about that. Well, you know what?
Not great filmmaking. I forget what it was called.
We can edit that out. Actually, just just quickly wanted to mention this. I've been meaning to mention this for a long time, but we have an editor, somebody who edits our show, and
believe it or not.
And his name is Amir Majid. Yes, he's a neat nepo baby, whatever. But no. Yeah, so Amir, my nephew, has been editing this show for the past I think
year.
A while. And he does a great job.
Yeah,
so shout out to Amir.
Thanks, Amir.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I forget the name of that movie, but I
forget the name of it.
It's a crazy case. The movie wasn't great, but
they had a lot of body cam, they had a lot of home video.
Yeah.
Even when the daughter finds out.
Scene.
That was devastating. I didn't even want to think about it after that because I was like.
Yeah, I didn't know the case, so I was totally surprised.
Me
by
too. I didn't know anything about it.
Twist,
I just
quote unquote.
Yeah, I just saw it was trending. Number 2 or something in Canada.
Whatever that means. But it was not a great film. Fascinating case. But
yep.
But yeah, that one was not nominated for anything.
No.
And then the other ones, I think, were just Cutting Through Rocks, which was about. It's actually, I don't think you can find it, but it's about a woman who's running to be the head of this village that she lives in.
Right.
And it's a very repressive society. That was very good.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, I think for short doc, we also had a Canadian winner, right?
We had a Canadian animated winner.
Right. What's it called?
It's called Girl Who Cried Pearls or something.
Oh, yes, right. Girl Who Cried Pearls, yeah.
But yeah, like I was saying, overall, pretty good Oscars.
Yeah, I was just saying we should probably get some. We know a lot of documentary filmmakers. My brother being one,
of course,
and Michelle Pedro and whoever else. There are lots of people we know in this city who make documentaries.
Yeah.
We should do a show and have them on.
We should
discuss documentaries.
All right, let's put that in the
Put that in the bin.
put it in the hopper.
In the hopper, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so anything else?
Um.
For me, again, like we've talked about all the movies, all of them were good. You know,
Yeah.
with the possible exception of F1, which I haven't seen.
F1 is my least favorite of all the big nominated films, and it's pretty good. It's fine.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with it except it's.
Didn't they already make this movie like 4 or 5 times already?
Yeah, it's basically a remake of Top Gun Maverick. Only it's cars instead of jets.
But wasn't there like a movie called Ferrari, and then there was a movie
Ford versus Ferrari.
Yeah.
That was totally different.
They look the same.
No,
like
it's totally
the stock, the film stock, and the shots and the stuff.
No,
Yeah.
Ford v Ferrari is totally different. Ford v Ferrari is a better film than F1.
Yeah, I saw that. I didn't love it.
I didn't love it either, but
Yeah.
that's good. Anyway, nothing else except another year, another dying art form of the award show.
Okay.
Which and then in the Oscars, as you all may know, is gravitating.
You have notes, don't you?
I have bad notes.
So you're not gonna carry this show forward. You're just giving up. You're like, all right, that's done.
To say.
I'm done.
The Oscars are going to YouTube, so we'll see how that
Weren't
goes.
they on YouTube this year?
No.
Oh.
No, I think next year or the year after.
I think everything's going to YouTube eventually.
Including your soul. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Well, folks, we are going to do an episode about documentary films at some point. However, our next episode is going to be really special because we are partnering with a event called Hotel Confidential.
Yes.
Now, this is taking place the weekend of April 17th in Prince Edward County, and it's a collaboration between the Prince Edward County Arts Council and the Royal Hotel. So what this event is doing is taking over some rooms in the Royal Hotel where artists are going to be showcasing some work with these hotel rooms under a theme of certain films that feature hotels in the films.
Yep. So this is all because of Christina Zeidler, who's a friend of mine from way back, and she used to run the Gladstone Hotel, which is like, one of the coolest spots in the city, right? So, so she's very cool, and she's a filmmaker as well, and and she when she did the Gladstone, she did one of these installation because it's a hotel, and artists did different rooms and stuff, and it was a huge success.
Yeah, I think the program was called "Come Up to My Room."
Come Up to My Room, exactly.
Yeah.
And then they did a Ferris Bueller one, I remember too. After that, like where they recreated Ferris Bueller's bedroom or whatever. Anyway, but yeah. So she's like a really a well-known artist and stuff like that. Anyway, we're good friends. Anyway, she's a big fan of the show, so she basically requested. She wrote to me and said, would you guys do a show about these 6 movies that we're basically using as inspiration for our art installation, and we want you to do a show, and then we're going to use that show or parts of the show in the actual installation. So we were like, yeah, man, that's cool.
That's great.
Now we're cool dudes.
Now it turned out she's a huge fan of the show.
Yeah, exactly.
She's a big fan of this podcast.
Yeah.
So that's exciting. And so our next episode is going to be about those 6 films.
That's right. Do you want to tell us what they are?
Nope. We're going to save that for the... Oh. Yeah, it's going to be a surprise.
Have you started rewatching some of these hotel movies?
Not yet.
I rewatched one.
Which one?
Lost in Translation.
Oh, wow. Great movie. Yeah? Okay.
I wouldn't say great, but also I hadn't seen it since I saw it when it first came out. So there are things in it where I was like, oh... okay, this may be something that seems more cliched now because people have copied it.
Yeah.
So it's hard for me to know how, I remember liking it more the first time I saw it is what I felt.
I think I saw it twice. I think I saw it when it came out in theaters and then again at home.
Yeah.
But I don't remember really liking it. I think it's probably my favorite of Sofia Coppola's films. But watching it again.
Yeah, okay. I haven't seen it's not like she has a huge oeuvre, right? Like, I mean...
made a couple of good films.
Well, I just mean she's only got like 4 or 5 films, right?
I think she's got more than that.
Oh, does she?
Virgin Suicides is really good.
Yeah, I didn't like that one. I have to see it again.
Okay.
But again, because I saw it like 30 years ago or whatever, right?
Right.
But yeah, I thought Lost in Translation was good, but I kind of feel like first of all, I wasn't complaining necessarily, but I was a little bit like, why is there so much of Scarlett Johansson's ass crack in this movie? Like the whole movie starts with her ass crack for like 5 minutes.
Okay.
No, it's not.
Really? I don't know. I mean,
you don't even remember this? She's like naked.
I remember she's like lying in bed
she's
at the beginning.
She's in her panties.
Okay.
Whatever you want to say. But she's like, basically, there's a lot of sexualization of Scarlett, which again, I as a heterosexual male don't care. Or if you're gay and you find that's really attractive, fine. But I remember thinking while I was watching it, it's like, well, it's a young woman making this movie about a young woman in isolation in a hotel, and she's depicting her like this, very sexy.
Right.
So there's something about the sexuality of the character and her sadness and her depression that is being linked there, right? Which I think she did also in Virgin Suicides.
Interesting.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm just saying, like, I that's a little taste of the kind of really well thought out, researched, analysis of these movies. So
that what you came for, people.
Exactly. A lot of ass crack of Scarlett's ass crack. That's a good name for a band.
That is a good name for a band. So we're going to aim to get this episode out probably a week before the April 17 launch of the art show in Prince Edward County.
Right.
And then, as Azed mentioned, our podcast will be played in whole or in part by on the radio in Prince Edward County.
Yeah,
in conjunction with the art exhibition.
Yeah, I think Christina said something like they're going to have a live radio station.
Yeah.
In the hotel.
So that'll be exciting.
Which is very cool. It's like, like do the right thing or something.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So there you go, folks.
Okay. I felt like we were at a hoedown for a second there. All right, folks. That's all there is.
We should do hoedowns in movies.
Hoedown movies?
Yeah. Hootenannies.
Actually, there's some really good movies with hootenannies in it. Yeah.
And with that, folks, we'll see you out there in the dark.
Yeah.